I am going to paint this a really cute sign that says Jesus loves me. So, or it doesn't say Jesus loves me, it says Jesus loves you. But, so when you hop on, send it out to all your friends. Let them know. Come hang out with us. And I kind of am feeling like a grand millennial sort of vibe with this, maybe. I don't know. Just something kind of fun. I just think this would be like a fun, sign. So that's what we're doing. We're painting it. And I'm leaning toward like pinks and blues and just a really fun little vibe. So let's do it. Hope you're having a good day. If you want to be notified anytime I go live, if you will type not hashtag, just kidding. I was just kidding. Exclamation point. Notify. It will send you a little thing every time I go live. So exclamation point, notify. You gotta leave that exclamation point on there. That is imperative, because if you don't have it, it won't do it. But say hey when you hop on. Say hey to me. And let me know you're here. Okay. I messed up I was doing something in my group last night and messed up my tripod, so my head's cut off. But that's probably a good thing because you can't see it on camera, but I got a place on my head where I scratched it so much from being sunburned, so you don't have to look at that ugly place on my head. Oh, me. But anyway, let's find a brush that I like here. And I'm going to start by just painting the background white. I think I'm going to do like maybe, I feel like polka dots are coming back. I could be wrong, but I feel like they're coming back. So I might do a little polka dots on here, maybe. I don't know. It will morph. You know how it is. It will morph as we go, as we paint. But I just thought this was a cute sign because I love, like, you know, this says a message even when you're, you know, on your door or on your wall or whatever. It doesn't necessarily have to go on your door. It can, but it could also just go on your wall, in your house, in your kid's bedroom, whatever. I have a friend that they hang stuff on like the doors in their hallway and stuff, like just like a fun like seasonal thing, because they have so many wood signs and door hangers that they just hang them wherever. So, you know, you do you, boo. Do whatever you want. Hope you're having a good day. It's hot here in South Carolina and I'm over it. I was in yesterday I had a little bit of a headache. I think it's because I was working at my laser and it was so hot in my laser's in my garage, and it was so hot. I mean, my garage stays pretty cool, but like, you know, when it's 115,000 degrees outside, it's just hot. It's just hard to stay cool in there. So my husband brought me a fan and that worked. I just hadn't plugged it up yet this year because it really hasn't been that unbearably hot. As long as I keep the door closed to my garage, but if we go in and out, like opening the big garage door, it gets hot in there really quick. So I was sitting there yesterday so sleepy and I didn't drink enough water. So I think I got dehydrated and I ended up with a headache yesterday. So, and I was so sleepy. I don't think I slept good the night before. So I think I want to do like a pink bow and then maybe just like teal, maybe like pink and teal and navy, I think. Or maybe I should do like a light blue. Maybe like a light blue. Let's do a lighter blue because I feel like I do navy on everything. Not because I necessarily mean to, but it's just the color that I like. So I'm actually going to come in here and do like this color of blue. I don't want it to look babyish though. That's the only thing. Maybe I need to make it just a little bit darker blue. Maybe. So let's add a little bit of this like royal blue in with that. Yeah, I like that pretty good. That looks kind of cute. Oh, snot dripped on there. No worries. No worries. I don't know. I gotta swipe over and then come back. Sometimes it's weird. Like, I don't understand the internet sometimes. It's a little finicky. Just gonna do some blue there. I don't know what color I want to do my words, but that will come. I think I might actually, I don't know. Let's trace out this little border. My words are cut separate. I've already taken them off, but I'm thinking like a really cute like pink bow and maybe even like a little bit of like light green, like a lighter color. I don't know. We're just gonna play around and see what comes up. You never know. I slept in today. Like, I woke up and didn't even realize what time it was, and I was like, oh my, it is very, very late. I'm not even gonna tell you what time I got out of bed, because you will say I'm lazy, and you might be right. But I was so tired. I didn't go to bed till like 3 a.m. because I was working. I'm a night owl, so I'm gonna flip this around. Let me actually put a little bit more white right there where I messed that up. So that it doesn't dry weird on me, and then I have to, because I'm gonna try to only do one coat of white. I think it's thick enough and it's gonna be fine, so. All right, so I'm gonna stop there. This is not a new file that I'm gonna give it to my girls today. I'll try to get it put on the website a little bit later, but this afternoon, but this was not one of, this is just an extra file that I was playing around and cut. So, isn't that cute? Look at that blue. Well, darn, that blue is cute. Okay, so I'm gonna let that dry. And then I'm gonna do some pink with, I don't think I have the pink that I really want, so I might mix it up. I think I'm leaning more toward like a, seeing what pinks I got already. I don't think I have, ooh, I like that green. Is that green? I like that light green on there. We might use that green and make like a pale green. So I'm going to use this with some white to do my bow. I'm going to put a little white paint on here first to help mix it up. And I'm going to do a pink bow. Probably going to come back with a little bit more of like a darker shade here in just a minute, but I want to kind of see how this looks first. And then go from there. Okay. I think I like that. Yeah. I do want to add just a little bit of red, I think. Maybe just a smidge to make it a little bit darker in some areas, like right here in the underneath the bottom. Last night, my husband, after I got finished working, he was like, I need you to come look at something. And we had a little baby cucumber that he pulled. He didn't pull it off. It was like it had fell off the vine. And it was so tiny. It was like this big, but it tasted so good. We cut it up and ate it, and it was really good. We wanted to test it and see how good it tasted. And it tasted so good. And he was like, that's good. And I was like, yeah. So I thought that was kind of cool. We got the first little cucumber off of our garden, and that was exciting. We were late. He was late doing it, so we're a little late in getting our crops, but it was really good. And I kind of like seeing him just like doing all this, you know, his like gardening. He's in his gardening era. So watching him do all his little gardening stuff has been kind of neat. He's just tending to it, and you know, I love it. The deer keep eating his okra though. Keeps eating his okra. So he's like put baskets over it at night, and I've got him on my cameras like 2 or 3 times, like coming in to our yard. Just literally like right outside my kitchen window, deer just eating it up, living their best life in the okra. I didn't realize that deer liked okra so much. All right, so I added like some shading on the bow just to kind of give it a little bit of dimension. Because we need it to look nice and pretty. Okay, there we go. And I think I want to do my letters in pink too. And then, or maybe I could even do them in 2 different colors, but I kind of like the idea of doing them, maybe, I might do some of them in black and do like love in pink. I'm not quite sure yet. I'm still, but I do want to add some like little like green polka dots or stripes in the background. I'm kind of leaning more toward polka dots, honestly, because polka dots are easier than doing stripes. And I have a little sponge for my polka dots. And, you know, sometimes it's all about easy and not necessarily... I mean, I think the stripes would be cute, but I'm leaning toward the polka dots because they're quicker and easier. So that's probably what I'll end up doing. So let me get a dotter. And I'm leaning toward, like, this size. I want them, like, a good size. I don't want them, like, super big, but I don't want them tiny either. I used to have like a really big dabber, but they've all seen better days. So, and I'm gonna use a tray because I need to mix up some white in this so it's not so dark, because I think it's just a little too dark for what I want. I want it more of like a minty, like green sort of color. I think that will be more like the look I'm wanting. So I'm gonna mix up some mint green. Oh yeah, that's cute. Okay. Mint green it is. All right, and then I'm just gonna work in like a, sort of like a triangle pattern. And I don't want to do too many circles because I don't want it to be like, you know, crazy town, but I do want it to be a fun little pattern though. And then I kind of feel like I need like a half of one, like right there. I'll probably have to come in and paint that. And then I'll probably need like one like here. And then like a little one there. And then like one here. So I'll come in and paint those in. And that gives me my pattern for my dots. I'm just going back over these. Some people don't like the little like bubbles that it gives, and they don't bother me. I don't stress over that. You know, I just be doing it. How cute is that? Oh my gosh, that's adorable. Like, stop. It's cute. It's cute, it's cute, it's cute. All right, so let's paint in the circles for these little half spots right here. And you can use a piece of paper, but usually I just kind of block it, but I just use my, I just be using my I do think that I want to do like some letters black and maybe do, I don't know, I kind of feel like that might be too much. I don't know. Let me lay it out here and look. And then, you know what is actually kind of cute is like the letters. Where did that come from? Off of this. You gotta be kidding me right now. I kind of like the idea of like the neutral letters too. Those look really cute. So maybe I could do neutral letters and then do like the pink for the loves, maybe. Let me just lay it out so I can kind of visualize. But I do like the neutral like brown. I think that's really cute. So I might do that. I might actually, let me see, let me flip it around because I do like the neutral. But I feel like the black would look better. Black would look better. So I think I might end up going with black and then doing the loves in a color. I messed up and got literally just splattered blue paint all over it. Never a dull moment around here. A wet wipe takes it off, no worries. No one's gotta know. Nobody will know that I just made a mess earlier. Okay, touch that up. Wipe over that. All right. So let's do the loves in the pink. So let's do that and see how that turns out. I think I'm gonna like that pretty good. Maybe. I might regret that decision, but I can always paint over it black if I don't like it. So I just think it needs to be like a different color. Okay, there we go. All right. And then the O. Got it. Let me pull up I'm like the world's worst of when I draw out a sign, like I usually don't add color to it. And I know you can get a good idea of what it's going to look like, but a lot of times I just draw it out in black and white. And then, I don't know, like I guess maybe because I just struggle, I feel like I struggle for that like creatively, as crazy as it sounds. Like I struggle with like adding color to it till it's like right in front of me. That's just the way that I process things. So, because I'm a weirdo, you know? So, I don't know. But, so I just have to see it in front of me to go, okay, yeah, I like that, or no, I don't. And then if I don't like it, I just paint over it. It would also be cute to do this with like as a chalkboard kind of look. And then do like your letters white. But I wanted just like bright and fun. Kind of like a grand millennial sort of like vibe, you know. So I just thought it would be cute to have this on your front door and it just be, you know, hey, Jesus loves you. Just wants you to know. He does. So, here you go. All right, let's do this in black. And I know you're thinking black's gonna be harsh, Ashley. You jacking it up, but maybe you're not saying that. But you got to think, I like things from a distance to show up. So if I use the black, I know that the wording's gonna show up really good. But you know, I could do navy, and then it would look black without being too harsh. I think I'm still gonna go with black. I might regret this decision, but we're gonna do it. And I'm just gonna use a sponge to do this black so I don't get it everywhere. Because I'm already gonna get it everywhere, I can assure you that. But I'm gonna use black accents anyway to like outline, so I'll pull more black into it. Oh, man. All right, let's see how bad I jack this up. Let me do the J. Let me do the J. Kinda am thinking I'm gonna paint the U in the navy, and then I'm gonna see which one I like better. And then whichever one I like better is the one I'll do. Because I feel like that black's kind of harsh. I feel like it's a lot. I feel like it is too much. But we're rolling with it. We are rolling with it. Oh, I think I'm gonna like the navy better. I think I am, but let me see. I gotta redo my nails. They're like about to come off. I keep getting my hair caught in them because they're separating from my real nail. But I've had these on since before I went on vacation, so 2 weeks is pretty good, I think. I think that's pretty good. I think it's pretty good. And they still look good. Just don't look at them too close. They still look good though. I mean, they don't look good right now because I got paint all over them, but. Oh yeah, definitely the navy. I mean, on screen it looks literally the same, but. Oh, thank you, Selena. Thank you. I do too. Like, I just think it's a fun, like, you know, I don't know, but I kind of feel like the black, when I do the outlines, the black will look good. Like the black will do what I want it, will say what I want it to say. Will give the vibe I'm going for. So I might keep the white, I might do the black, but I do like the navy. Let me hold it up. Let me look at it. I mean, honestly, like, if I'm being real, you really can't tell that much of a difference between them, but the navy does look good. The navy looks good. Let's go with the black. Let's just do it. Let's kind of, you know, just do it and see where we go, you know? I mean, I kind of feel like I probably should do the navy, but I think it will come together with the black. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do it. So I'm just going to paint over the top of this navy with some black paint, because it's almost pretty much dry anyway. So I'm just going to go right over the top of it. And then we're going to glue this thing down and dry it and outline it and add all the details to it. And I think the black it'll look good when I tie it all together with the details. If it don't, then that's fine too, but I think it'll be fine. I could have done like a stained look too, but I don't know. I just feel like I wanted it to be not kind of cartoony looking, I guess is the way to say it. Just real bright and cartoony. Yeah, I like that. All right, so let me glue these down and then I will come back and dry it and do the outline. Normally I wait to dry these and then I glue them down, but I'm gluing them down wet because I'm living on the edge today. You know, a little chaotic, I know, but you know, it's what I do. It's what I do. Okay, so there we go. There's that. Let's do the L. Actually, let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and do all the black. And I love me some Gorilla Wood Glue. This stuff, it's unmatched. It's unmatched, I tell you. I love it. It gives you time to make sure it's not going, you know, you got a few minutes to move it, and when it sets up, it ain't going nowhere. Okay? Nowhere. Okay. So let's stick that on. My front door is still pink, so I could put this on my front door after 4th of July until I get it painted, because I am going to repaint it, because, well, I want to paint it like a green color for Christmas, like a sagey sort of like green. Sorry, I gotta flip that around. But I've got to get the paint from my friend Nicole, and I haven't done that yet, so I got to get that and paint and get it painted before I start decorating, because I think it'd be pretty for like fall and Christmas to have that green color. So I just got to get that done. And it doesn't take that long for me to repaint it. My husband says my door's not going to shut because I keep painting over my door. But anyway, He just needs to mind his business. Let me handle that, right? I got it. Let me put the lids on these, and then let's dry it because it's super wet right now. And then we can go in and do the fun stuff. The fun part. The fun stuff. Oh gosh, here I am talking. Sorry, my bad. I was trying to make sure that I was not seeing I wasn't missing comments, but there aren't any, so we're good. Okay, I know you're tired of hearing that. All right, so now let me get my paint pen and let's do an outline. And I want to do like a more like kind of like sketchy like outline to where it's not so I'm kind of going back in and sort of adding multiple lines, so it's not just one line. It's kind of a double line, I guess you could say. All right. Cute. Well, I think my marker is about, nope, it's got some juice left. I need another big one, like the big fat jumbo one. This one has seen better days. And I'm actually going to use white too on the oh, thanks. Yay. I love that little mallard duck. I want to do one where like the flying duck, you know, where it's like the one flying. I think that one would be cute too. But I just gotta find the time to like draw it out and cut it and all that. But is this not dry? Like, why is this acting like this? Let me see here. Come on, paint pen. Don't fail me now. So stinking cute. Oh my gosh, I love it. So adorable. I just love bows and cuteness. You know what I'm saying? I just love bows and cuteness. I can't help it. Okay, I'm gonna come back in with like white around the edge too. Just kind of like adding white around the edge of the sign too. Even though I've already done black, I'm gonna do white. And then I want to add like the white I want to add a little white highlight in my circles just to make that fun. And I do them at like random places, so I don't actually do them all in the same place. I just do it kind of random because I think that makes it cuter. Personally, it's just me. And I think I want to add like some white, like little lines on the love, but I'm gonna flip it around just so it's easier for me to see. I'm gonna add a little white highlight up there with the paint pen. Okay, and then I want to do I think I want to do just like the little dots in the points where it meets, and then like just go around the edge of it with like some white, just to kind of give it like a little I may not like this after I do it, so just bear with me. I might be covering it up, you know, it happens. We're just experimenting today. I go between like fun and whimsical and crazy town and, you know, vintage inspired. I just love it all. Like I just be adding all kind of stuff. But I do think that just kind of makes it pop a little bit more. I probably could have done it in black and I might would have liked it even better. So I might go back over it with black, I think. Like, I don't know. Let me ponder on that for a second. But I kind of like the idea of like maybe having both on there. Like, let me hold it up. No, I don't know. I think I like just the white. Yeah. Yeah, I think I like just the white. Okay, and then let me do, I think that might be all I do. I'm kind of questioning though, maybe like adding some white, like, accents on this, like, you know, like it would be if, yeah, I feel like it just needed like something on those like parts that were, oh yeah, see that made all the, actually this one needs to be fixed because it's weird because I did it too far over. So let me wipe that off and redo that. Okay. let me redo that because that looked weird. So I need to fix it. I'm gonna dry that and then refix that. I put the accent line just over a little too far, so. So I want to go back and fix it. Okay. All right. Now let's go back and do it the right way. Make sure that's good and dry. It's still a little wet, sorry. Okay, so it needs to be on that side. There we go. Yay! That looks really cute. Look at that. That makes me smile. I mean, you know, makes me smile. Makes me happy. Makes me say, yay. I like that pretty good. So I'm gonna put a little bit of twine on it. I might have cut that too small. Maybe not. Let's see. I guess we'll find out when I go to tie it, if I cut it too small or not. Okay. There's that. Yeah, it's too small. We'll save that for the bow. I'll save that for the ribbon. Actually, I kind of don't even know that I'll do a ribbon on this because it has the bow at the top. So I probably won't do ribbon on it. I'll probably just let the twine be. I did have some beads here, but I think I'm out of them because beads would be really cute across the top of it. But I'm out of beads. I gotta get some more beads because I'm out. I'm out of wood beads. But I want the ribbon to be kind of like, I don't want it to be really long. So I'm just gonna tie it on here. Okay, so there she is. So stinking cute. Oh my gosh, I love that. Okay, well, yay. Knocked out a cute little sign for yins today. Sure did. Sure did. Knocked a cute one out. But got that done. So I can share that. And I'll get this uploaded to the website. So if you want to grab one, anytime once I get it added to the website, it'll take me a little bit. But if you type the word cutouts in any post, it will pull it back up and pull up the link. I'll send you a link that you can grab a cutout, like, you know, a wood blank if you want to paint one. So, but yeah, thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks, Jamie. I thought it turned out really cute. So, just makes you smile. So I might go hang it on my front door after the July 4th holiday. So, hope you have a great day. It's a great Wednesday. It's hot here, but stay in the air conditioner, stay cool, and I'll see you next time, friend. Love you big.